Welcome to SCQ Access 2018 Preview Show. We're almost there, guys. Only a little more than 24 hours left until a new Schools Challenge Quiz champion is crowned. I'm Monet Flowers.
And I'm Andre Skeen. Tomorrow is the 49th finale show in the School Challenge Quiz competition between Kingston Campion College and Spanish Town St. Jago High.
Who will take it home? That's the question of the season. And come tomorrow night, starting at 8:35, we'll know the answer. We are so excited because the Access Cam will be behind the scenes getting you the coolest clips from the night.
And you can join in the live action with our SCQ pre-game show hosted by Neville and Simone. Remember, Access peeps, you don't have to miss a moment of the action. Just log on to onespotmedia.com if you're on the go.
How are you feeling for tomorrow night?
Listen, I'm excited. I still don't know what I'm going to wear, but I mean, I have to go and think.
I'm glad you brought that up.
Yeah.
Wear your colors tomorrow night. Come tomorrow, folks. Spread the school spirit, whether you're repping for the red or the green. Okay, so we've got a lot in store for you today. First up, I look back at all of those who've gone down to St. Jago and Campion since the start of the season.
Bible knowledge. Which of the traveling companions of the Apostle Paul was also known Christiana?
Barnabas.
The son of consolation. Correct. Biology. The centers of vision are located in what lobe of the Christiana? That's right. English language. Spell assuage. Christiana.
A-S-W-E-I-G-E.
No, incorrect. A-S-S-U-A-G-E. And that bell signifies the end of the final challenge for this evening and indeed the end of the match. Scores look to be St. Jago High on 55 points, Christiana High on 24 points.
French. What is le stade de football? St. Jago?
Football stadium. Football stadium.
Correct. Literature. Give the title of the poem by William Okay. And that's the bell. No time for that one. That's the end of the final challenge and the end of the match. The scores at this time, St. Jago High on 26 points, York Castle High on 12 points. Sports, look at the monitor. Identify this person, please. St. Jago.
Caroline Wozniacki.
Correct. Jamaican heritage. Sweetie Come Brush Me is one of the names of which fruit in Jamaica? St. Jago.
Mango. Mango.
Correct. And French, which article is le jupe? Westwood High.
The skirt.
Correct. Literature, who's the author of the novel The Hummingbird Tree? St. Jago High.
Ian MacDonald.
Correct. Please, don't shout. Art. Which Jamaican artist sculpted the piece entitled Horse of the Morning? Westwood High. That's correct. Bible knowledge. Ezekiel prophesied that God would make a multitude of Egypt to seize by the hand of which king of Babylon? And that's the final bell. The answer would be Nebuchadnezzar. And that's the end of the match. End of the final challenge. End of the match. Scores at this time. St. Jago High on 35. Westwood High on 23. Jamaican heritage. What is another name for Halifax mutton? St. Jago.
Trenton.
Incorrect. Saltfish. French. What is the English translation for Il arrive avant hier? St. Jago.
He arrived the day before yesterday.
Correct. Good. Sports. On January 22, 1973, the National Stadium in Jamaica hosted a heavyweight boxing fight between which persons? MUNRO.
George Foreman and Joe Fraser.
Correct. Theatre and cinema. Who played the role of Whitby Bevel Sr. in the 1993 movie Cool Runnings? Charles Hyatt. And Bible knowledge. Which Old Testament prophet was the son of Amos? St. Jago.
Isaiah.
Correct. Biology. In which? And that's the bell, yes. That's the end of the final challenge and the end of the match. The scores, MUNRO on 30 and St. Jago on 33.
Easy.
Physics. Whose law states that the ratio of the sine of the angle of incidence, Old Harbour?
Easy.
Snell's law.
Yes, to the sine of the angle of refraction is a constant. Sports, a visual question. Look at the monitor. Identify this person. St. Jago.
Grace Jackson. Grace Jackson.
Correct. Jamaican heritage. Which of Jamaica's national heroes won a seat on the Kingston and St. Andrew Corporation, KSAC, Old Harbour?
Marcus Garvey.
Correct, in 1929. French. Give the English translation for Les Français sont très romantiques. St. Jago.
The French people are very romantic.
Correct. Theatre and cinema. Amos and Andy were a formidable duo on Jamaica's early pantomime scene. Ranny Williams formed one half. Who was the other?
Easy.
Lee Gordon. And that's the end of the final challenge and, in fact, the end of the match. The scores are St. Jago High on 23 and Old Harbour just behind on 19.
Biology, the ureter directly receives urine from which part of the Campion College?
The renal pelvis.
The renal pelvis.
Pelvis, correct. English language, give a 6-letter word beginning with R, which means to talk or write at length in a confused or inconsequential Campion College.
Rambo.
That's right. Local and international affairs. Who is the Chinese ambassador? Campion.
New Kimball.
New Kimball.
To Jamaica, correct. Principles of business. In what month and year was the Caribbean Development Bank established by Caribbean nations to contribute to the economic growth and development of member states of CARICOM? And that bell signifies the end of the opening challenge. The answer is October 1969. That is the end of the match. Scores look to be Campion College on 61 points, Montego Bay High on 13.
Look at the monitor. Identify this author. Campion.
Cedella Marley.
Cedella Marley.
Cedella Marley.
No, Cedella Booker. Jamaican heritage. Complete the proverb. Same knife, stick sheep. Campion.
Stick goat. Stick goat.
Correct. French. What does the verb chercher mean? Campion.
To look for.
Correct. Theatre and cinema. Who was nominated for an Oscar for Best Supporting Actor for his role in the movie The Florida Project? Willem Dafoe. And sports. Who won the men's pole vault event? Knox?
Ronaldo Villani.
Yes, indoors in Birmingham in 2018. Bible knowledge. In which book and chapter of the Bible is this verse? Train up a child in the way he should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it. No answer for that one, and there goes the bell. That's the end of the final challenge and the end of our match. The scores at this time are Knox College on 26 and Campion on 44.
French, who is l'écrivain? Campion.
The writer.
Correct. Sport, which team did the West Indies one-day international cricket team play first in the Super KC?
United Arab Emirates.
Incorrect. Afghanistan. Theatre and cinema, who played the role of Blanche Dubois in the film version of A Streetcar Named Desire? Vivian Lee. Bible knowledge. In Isaiah 44, who is called the shepherd of the Lord because he would have Jerusalem rebuilt and accomplished God's purposes? Cyrus. Biology. Soft spots occur on the skulls of infants where the skull bones have not yet fused. The largest, KC?
Fontanelle.
We have frontal and parietal. Parietal occurs between which skull bones? English language, what figure of speech starting with M is used in the following sentence? We have always, Campion College?
Metaphor.
Incorrect. Metonymy. And that bell signifies the end of the final challenge and indeed the end of the match. Scores look to be Kingston College on 27 points, Campion College on 35. French, what is the English translation for J'ai ri de la blague? Campion.
I laugh at the joke.
That's right. Theatre and cinema, who directed the Oscar-nominated 2016 documentary I Am Not Your Negro? Raoul Peck. Sport, for which NBA team does Russell Westbrook Campion College?
Oklahoma City Thunder. Oklahoma City Thunder.
That's right. Bible knowledge, from which tribe was Gideon? Campion.
Manasseh.
Correct. Biology, the peptide hormone somatrophin, or HGH, is classified as a performance-enhancing substance by WADA. What is the meaning of the acronym WADA? Campion College.
World Anti-Doping Agency.
That is right. English language, give an 8-letter noun starting with S, which means... And we won't have time to complete that question. That is the end of the final challenge, and indeed the end of the match. Let's take a look at the scores. Campion College looked to be on 48 points, Ardennes High on 27.
It's SCQ Access preview show with a little bit of recap there. Let's talk about Campion and St. Jago.
Listen, from the beginning of the competition, Campion has been letting everyone know that they're here for the win.
Definitely.
Simple
And
as
St.
that.
Jago has been making their supporters so proud, so we will see what goes down tomorrow.
Here is our second to last trivia question for this season.
Oh my God.
I know, right? It's sad. So sad.
Guys, do some research and see if you can answer this one. You only have 2 more chances to test your knowledge. So, it's from the category Biology. What is the name of the species of mosquito which transmits yellow fever? More on the last Access preview show. We return.
So come.